welcome to my YouTube channel Pilates Down Under in Australia, where we cover fitness and movement the Aussie way. My name is Cyndi, a qualified Pilates instructor, and as we start warming up, I want to give a big shout out for our first timers and those that are not too sure what Pilates is. This is a fantastic channel to join, where we focus on our inner core, we tone, we build strength from the inside out to improve our day-to-day activities. Coming up next, I have a 20-minute beginner's Hiit style class, which means we will move for 40 seconds and enjoy a 20-second rest. In the rest, you will preview the next movement, so you'll be steady and ready to go. All exercises are low impact and no equipment needed, but a mat if you have one available. At any time, grab yourself a drink, pop me on pause, come back, and resume as nothing has happened because I will still be here. I appreciate you joining as I know your time is valuable. My mission is to provide informative, quality content, so feel free to leave a comment and let me know your thoughts of what you would like to see more of. We have a few more warm-up moves and then we'll be on our way. So let's finish off with a few squats. Keep it nice and deep. If you can't come down deep, it does not matter. We want to start warming up the quads, activating the glutes. Anchor your heels. Pretend you're tearing that mat apart. Hold it down here for a bit. Come up and shake it out. So let's start rolling down and hit the mat. You're going to take it on your back. We're going to do tabletop extensions. So you really need to draw that belly button in. Make sure your knees are above your hips. It's a full extension. Try not to lock in the knees. Keep them nice and soft. Get yourself into position. So your neck is nice and long, elongated. You're drawing that belly button towards the spine, really activating the core. Now you don't have to come out all the way. Now if this is way too challenging, place your feet on the mat and extend one leg out at a time. But this is a great stabilizing exercise, especially for the core, the trunk. The more you point, the longer and leaner those muscles become. You got 4, 3, 2, and let's move on to the next one. The bug. Stay in that tabletop position, and I want you to extend the opposite arm with the opposite leg. Draw that belly button in, and your trunk area or your core area should not move. You'll have that natural curve in the lower back, so there's no need to imprint your spine. Now here you go with the 40 seconds. Keep it long and keep it slow. You don't have to get your feet close to the ground. I don't want any straining in the lower back. But I do want you to reach up to the ceiling as your opposite arm goes over your head and you reach. I want that diagonal lengthening. So point a little bit more, reach back a little bit more. Great for shoulder mobility. There's a nice gap between your chin and your chest. Remember, draw that belly button in. Knit your core together. You got 2, 1, and let's rest. Shoulder bridge. So again, your knees are now above your ankles. You're going to activate your glutes as you lift, so you're going to feel this in the back of your legs and your glutes. You do not come up too high. You still want to be able to see your knees as you rise. Let's squeeze, anchor the shoulders, lengthen the neck. Engage that core. Scoop it. Take it nice and slow. I want you to start feeling every vertebrae come off that mat as every vertebrae comes back onto the mat. Really push the heels down. You should not feel this in the lower back at all. Here you go for 4, 3, 2, let's move on. We're going to hold that bridge position and we're going to march. Now, if the bridge position is too strenuous for you, place your bottom on the mat and lift each leg one by one, alternating. So let's go. Bring it up and lower it down just like you're marching. Keep your pelvic nice and flat so you're not swinging left to right. Activate those glutes so as one leg lifts, the other leg is activated. So find your own rhythm, take your time. This one is definitely challenging as you're balancing and moving at the same time. You're doing really well. That tabletop is in good form. You're at 3, 2, 1, let's go. We're powering through this, well done. Basic curl up. So I just want you to place your hands on your thighs and I want you to peel up. Now as you peel up, your head comes up first, then your shoulders. So the cervical, which is the back of your neck, lifts as your core contracts like a natural hinge. Here comes your 40 seconds. So bring it up and lower it down. Try not to pull up on your neck. Now, if you're feeling the strain in your neck, place your hands behind your head and just cradle it. Keep that gap between your chin and your chest. Really draw that belly in. See how high you can come. Can you go past your knees? This is a great warm-up for the core. It's prepping you for the next. So take your time with this. There is no need to come up too high. Just really want you to activate that core. Oblique reach. So place your hands behind your head, cradling your head, and I want you to reach across, creating that cross across the chest. You're reaching on the outside of the leg. Your shoulders stay off the mat, so you've got a full contraction of your core. As you reach, you're opening up the scapula, your shoulders. You're anchoring from your hips. Feet are flat, knees pointing up to the ceiling. Now you're working the obliques, that's what gives you a nice shape. And also that muscle works the rotation of your spine or assists with it. Take it across, reach, you can come up a little bit more. At any time, just lower your head down onto the mat, in between. And as you reach across, exhale. As you bring it in, inhale. We're done with that one. Hundreds, a goodie and an oldie. So reach it up. Reach, like really extend your fingers. Get your shoulders off the mat. And as you start to lower and lift your hands, you're breathing. So it's a extend the hands a little bit more. Really lengthen the fingers. The phalanges, which are your fingers, are very important as well. If you find that your neck is being strained, place one hand behind your head and use the other hand to lower and lift. This is a great warm-up exercise, really great for the core. You're almost there. I know this seems like a long 40 seconds, but we can do it. Reach a bit more, lower and lift the hands a bit more, peel up a little bit more if you can. Draw that belly button in and you are done. Now you've got supported roll-ups. You'll place your hands at the back of the legs and use it as a bit of a resistance to help you come up. Now the main focus here is to focus on getting every vertebrae off the mat as it lowers down, creating a nice C curvature as you stack the spine at the top. Now if you're comfortable with this, you can take your hands away and not use the underneath the legs for support. But in this instance, we peel off the head, the shoulders, the thoracic, which is the middle part of your back, and we pull it all up and we sit on our sit bones. This is not easy. It's very challenging. Feet will lift. It's very hard at times to find your balance. But once you find the rhythm and the inner core strength, this becomes a very simple exercise. Diamond bridge. Open up the knees, sole to sole. As you squeeze your soles of your feet together, you will rise. Very similar to shoulder bridge. So I want you to surrender to the weight of the knees as you do this exercise. Squeeze the glutes when you get into that bridge position. Anchor the shoulders. And peel up as you peel down. Squeeze the feet together. You might find that you need to bring your feet in closer to your core. Try not to use your hands to help you lift. Open up the knees because your knees will want to close up. Great for your adductors, your inner thighs. You only have 9 more seconds, like 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, boom. Let's go. Diamond roll up is your next one. Now you're going to roll up, open up the knees and reach forward and get that really nice lower lumbar stretch as you reach forward. Let's go for 40 seconds. At any stage, you can place your hands underneath your legs to help you get up if need be. Try not to use your arms to swing, but use it as a guide to bring you up and over. Make the lowering just as important as the lifting. As you come down, we want the articulation of the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, to hit that mat as you come up and open. There's a really nice stretch in the inner thighs. Great hip opening exercise. Great for the core and shoulders. Really lengthen that spine. With every reach, you should be able to reach a little bit more. Next. We do this again from the top. Okay, onto your back, you're halfway there. Tabletop, remember the knees and the hips are in alignment. We point, we anchor, we draw that belly in. Now let's extend the leg, almost like you're poking the wall in front of you. Now because this is the second time round, you know exactly what to expect. 40 seconds, let's go. Draw the belly in, use that as control or a natural hinge. Really scoop the belly, lengthen the neck, relax the arms as your shoulders open up. Well done. Try not to lock in the knees, keep them soft. As you move from the hip, remember muscles pull, they don't push. So extend and bring it in. Extend and bring it in. You've got 4, 3, 2, and let's go. The bug. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Now with this, with the coordination, yes. You're also balancing, yes. You're using your core stabilizers, yes. You're stretching, yes. A lot of things are happening in this particular exercise. You'll feel this in your core. Remember, keep that natural arch in the lower back. No need to imprint the spine. We're after that diagonal extension. Take it slow. Keep those knees above the hips. Try to keep that 90 degrees angle and extend. Work the shoulders. I think it's the coordinating that's the toughest with this one. At least you're working your mind, I guess, at the same time. Okay, moving along. Shoulder bridge. Okay, so peel it up and bring it back down. Push down onto the mat, activate your hamstrings, that's the back of the legs, and your glutes. Keep it slow, keep it steady. Make sure you can still see your knees as you lift. Let's go, your 40 seconds starts. Bring it up and bring it down. This time, because this is the second time round, really feel each vertebrae hit that mat. One by one. Peel it down and peel it up, as opposed to flinging it up and dropping it down. Push the feet against the mat. Feel the tension at the back of the legs. If you're not a big fan of squats, this is your go-to exercise, shoulder bridges. You got 2, 1, and let's move on. bridge march. So if you can hold that bridge position, you'll lift one leg up at a time, really working on stabilization here. Let's go for 40 seconds. Lift and lower. Make sure the foot lands completely before you lift the other. Feel the opposite side burn as you lift the opposite leg up. Try not to swing. Try not to lower down. However, if you're tired, lower yourself down slowly and keep the legs moving. Breathe your way through this. It's going to start to burn. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Your next exercise is the curls. So let's curl up. Remember this one, you place your hands on your thighs and glide up, or you can place your hands behind your head for a bit of support. We're really after drawing the ribs closer to the hips, so closing that gap. Here we go, 40 seconds. Peel it up and peel it down. Can we come up a little bit further without straining the neck? I don't want to see any veins popping out. We are not Arnold Schwarzenegger. We have core strength to hinge us up and to slowly lower us down. Also be mindful of your back muscles as well. They have a huge part to do with this, as it helps you lift from the shoulder blades, your rhomboids, and lower it down. Draw that belly button in, scoop it in. You're almost there for 3, 2, 1, and rest. Now we're taking it over to oblique reach, where you will twist and you will reach. Now, like I said earlier, you can place your hands behind your head and place them on the mat, or keep your shoulders off the mat as you twist. Okay, let's go for 40 seconds. Reach over. We're really after the rotation of the spine. The rotation happens more so in the cervic area and the thoracic. Very little rotations happens in the lower lumbar region of your back. This is where most injuries happen, when we tend to twist and we really nudge that lower back to twist with us, but really it's not designed for that. It's designed to cushion and embrace any impact. Okay, you've got 5 more to go. You've got this. All right, rest. Hundreds. This time, I'd like you to try to come up a little bit more and reach a little bit further in front, okay? Get rid of the bulge of the belly. That means that you're using a different muscle group. I want you to use your deep muscles. So let's go for 40 seconds. Breathe through this. Don't flap the arms. Lower and lift. Full control. Draw the belly button in. Anchor yourself. So really only the shoulder are moving. Nothing else is moving. Your wrist shouldn't be flapping down, up and down like a bird in trouble. Extend the arms. Draw the belly in. Lift and reach. Breathe through it. Well done. Roll ups. Place your hands behind your legs and let's go. We're going to roll up. This time you're going to really focus and be mindful of the rolling down into a nice C and the stacking up of the spine as you come up. Okay, as you come up, you exhale. As you come down, you inhale. So let's go. You've got 40 seconds. Completely at your own pace. If you've got someone there that can hold on to your feet, awesome. Otherwise, hold on to the back of the legs. Your body will remember this movement for next time, and the next time after that, and the next time after that. And then before you know it, you're not even going to be, you won't even need your hands behind your thighs. So let's focus on peeling down. Head comes up, shoulders, thoracic, lower lumbar, and stack, and then that comes back down in the reverse. You're almost there for a rest. Here we go. Diamond bridge. This is a nice stretch as well, and a nice kind of, reverse movement to a roll up. So your soles of your feet are pushing against each other with that force. That's what helps you lift. Let's go. 40 seconds. Peel it up, push the soles of the feet in really tight. You're balancing on the edge of your feet. Your knees are out nice and wide, peeling up vertebrae by vertebrae and lowering it down nice and slowly. Draw that belly button in, hips are square, which means they face the ceiling. Peel it up and peel it down. Let your knees fall out a little bit more. Really get that nice stretch in the inner thighs. Let's go. You've got 10 more seconds. That is it. You've got this. Peel it up and peel it down. You've got 4, 3, 2, and rest. Awesome. Let's go roll ups in your diamond. Peel it down, peel it up. Use your hands as a guide. I want you to reach a little bit further this time. Knees just fall out comfortably. Okay, your 40 seconds, it starts now. So roll and reach. That's it. And come down nice and slowly. Pull it up and roll it down. It's a bit of a coordination effort in this exercise, but we want to work in as many muscle groups, especially the small ones, as we can. These small muscle groups support the large ones. So they need as much love as the big quads, the big hamstrings, the big back muscles. And this is the last one. And you're done. Stretch it out, reach it, extend the fingers. You did really well. 20-second rest with each exercise, 40 seconds, and you did 2 rounds. So I look forward to seeing you next time. Don't forget to drop me a note and let me know what you think, and I will talk to you soon. See ya.